Hello everyone, I am MJ sir. In last video, I have taught you how to find the distance between the 2 points. So here I am with a new topic called section formula, and I will be teaching you how to find the section of a line which is drawn between the 2 points. So let me give you one example. These are 2 points in a quadrant. Let my point be A and B. Point A is x1, y1. And point B would be x2, y2. Now let me join these 2 points. If I join these 2 points, this will become a line, right? By seeing this, you may remember the distance formula, right? Whenever there is a 2 points, you go for distance formula. Here it will change. Section means part. What if I divide this line into 2 parts? It could be divided into 3, 4, how much ever I want. So let me divide this into part. One part and other part. So I'll give this point which I'm dividing, a point which is dividing A and B into 2. I'm giving the name as in P. So P would be x, y. And I'll call this as a coordinate of the given point. Now, in order to find P, that is a coordinate of the point, we use the section formula. The formula is P of x, y equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2 m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Now you might be thinking, what is m1, m2? You know what is x1, x2, y1, y2? These are the first point and second point values. m1 and m2 is nothing but ratio in which I have divided these lines. m1 is the first ratio, m2 is the second ratio. So here the formula can also be written in one more way. X is equal to the first part m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, and y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. By using this formula, we can find this section of a given line. Now there is a special case here. What if the division is equal? 1:1, 2:2, 3:3, equal division. I am going to divide a line into equal part. In that case, the formula changes little bit. I say that is a midpoint formula. We have the name called midpoint, which is formula would be, here the m1, m2 is in the equal ratio. So the formula will become x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So any problem where you see the ratio is given in the equal values or the ratio is same, m1 value is equal to m2, you can go directly to the midpoint formula. And any problem where the m1 and m2 varies, then you can go for the section formula, that's called coordinate of the points. P is the coordinate of the points. So hope you people are clear with the formula. Let me solve the first problem. The first problem is find the coordinate of the point which is dividing the line segment joining the points. Let me take the points 2, 4 and 3, -5 in the ratio 1:2. Question is pretty simple and solution is also very simple for this question. He says find the coordinate of the point. What is the coordinate of the point? P of x, y is the coordinate of the point. So we have to find out coordinate of the point which is dividing the line segment joining the points. The points value is 2, 4 and 3, -5 in the ratio 1:2. So let me give the name of this. What is the first point of here? x1, y1, x2, y2. First point, second point, and this is my ratio M1 is the first ratio and M2 is the second ratio. Formula is P of x comma y equal M1 x2 plus M2 x1 divided by M1 plus M2. This is the x coordinate and the y coordinate is M1 y2 plus M2 y1 divided by M1 plus M2. Got the formula. We know what is M1, we know what is M2, we know what is x1, x2, y1, y2. Just we need to replace in the formula to find the coordinate. P means point, x is the x coordinate, y is the y coordinate. As I said in the previous video, x coordinate is a distance from the y axis and the y coordinate is a distance from the x axis. So let me find the coordinate. Replace the value of M1 and the remaining terms. M1 is how much? 1. So I wrote 1. M2 is how much? Not M2, X2. X2 is what? 3. Plus M2 is 2. 2. And X1 is 2. Divided by 1 plus 2. Comma. M1 is how much? 1. Y2 is minus 5. Minus 5 plus M2 is 2 and Y1 is 4. So 2 into 4 divided by M1 1 plus 2. So what I did here, I wrote formula of a section formula that we call coordinate of the points, and we know the M1, X2, M1, M2, X1, X2, Y1, Y2. We have just replaced in the formula. Bracket, we know bracket means into. So we have to multiply them, then we have to add them, then we have to divide them. Here, if I multiply 1 into 3, we know 1 into 3 is 3 plus 2 into 2 is 4 divided by 1 plus 2 is 3. Then 1. Before I multiply the number, I have to multiply the sign. Plus 1, that is a plus into minus is minus. 1 into 5 is 5. Plus 2 into 4 is 8 divided by 3. So let me continue here. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 divided by 3, comma, minus 5 plus 8 is 3, right? Because 8 minus 5 is 3 and the greater number is plus. So it is a plus 3. It will become 3 by 3. Now 3 by 3, 3 ones are 3 ones are, 3 ones are 3 ones are, 1 by 1 is 1 only. So final answer would be 7 by 3 comma 1. What is the coordinate of the point? X is, let me write here, x comma y. So the coordinate of the points are P comma x comma y is equal to P of x comma y equal 7 by 3 comma 1. The question was find the coordinate of the points x comma y. So we got the coordinate of the point x comma y equal 7 by 3 comma 1. So x is equal to 7 by 3 and y is equal to 1. So hope you understood how to find the coordinate of the point when a line segment which is joining the 2 points is being divided into certain ratio. So let me solve one more problem of similar type so that we can understand more. So let us solve second problem. The question is here remain the same with different value. The question is find the coordinate of the point joining the line segment. Points are 4 comma minus 3 and 8 comma 5 in the ratio is 3:1. So I'll make these points little easy and simple for every one of us. I'll consider this point as an A. So A is 4 comma minus 3 and this be the A point. Point A. Point B. And the point B value is 8 comma 5. So 8 comma 5. Clear? Let me join this point. I got a line now. Now I am dividing this line in the ratio of 3:1. So we cannot measure. I'll take approximately. Let the point which is dividing the line be somewhere here, and I'll give the name as in P of point of x comma y. That is the coordinate of x comma y. The ratio is 3:1. Now it would be easy to understand and solve, isn't it, than the previous one. Now I'll name it like this: my x1, y1. This is my m1 ratio, m2, x2, y2. We know the formula: P of x comma y equal m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. We are aware of this formula, right? Comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Great. So we know the formula, we know the given values, we have named that values, right? Now we just have to replace or substitute to find the solution. We know m value, we know m1, m2, x1, x2 and so on. What is m1? Yes, m1 is 3. So I'll write 3 into, this is m1 into x2, right? So m1, x2 is how much? 8. x2 is 8 plus, as it is, m2 is how much? m2 is 1. So 1 into x1 is 4. x1 is 4 divided by m1 plus m2, that is 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1, comma, m1 3, y2 8, 5 plus m2 1 and y1 is minus 3. So minus 3 divided by m1 plus m2, that is 3 plus 1. Clear? Let me simplify further. 3 into 8 is 3 8s are 24. 24 plus 1 into 4 is 4. If you observe, as I am not multiplying the sign, because both the factor or product number has the same sign. Whenever we get the opposite sign, then we have to multiply sign first. Post that we have to multiply the numbers. Divided by 3 plus 1, 4, comma, 3 into 5, 15. 15. Now I should multiply sign first, right? Plus 1 into minus 3. So plus into minus is minus. Great. I wrote minus. 1 into 3 is 3. So 1 into 3 is 3 divided by 3 plus 1 is 4. Hope you understood till here. So 24 plus 4 divided by 4, comma, 15 minus 3 by 4. 24 plus 4 is 28. So P of x comma y equal 28 by 4, comma, 15 minus 3 is 12 plus 12. So plus 12 by 4. 12 by 4. Now you can see we can divide this number. So 4 ones are 4 and 4 sevens are 28. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12. We got 7 comma 3. P of x comma y equal 7 comma 3. Therefore, the coordinate of the points are, therefore, the coordinate of the point is 7 comma 3. Hope you understood. It was pretty simple. We had 2 points. We had the ratio. We know the formula. We can just substitute into it to get the coordinate of the point. Here you may get most of the time only 3 type of question. One where they will give you 2 points with ratio. Other where they may give you only points with the coordinate of the point and they may ask you to find out the ratio. Mostly we will solve the next question. And the third would be they will give you the equal ratios and they will ask you to find out the coordinate of the point. So that is a midpoint formula. let me take one problem from the midpoint formula and explain you. So let me solve the third problem of section formula. This is little different. In the previous two questions, we found the coordinate of the points where the ratio were different. Here I am going to solve a question where the ratio would be same. So let me take a point 2, minus 4 and 6, minus 8. The question will be find the coordinate of the points, which divides the line segment joining the points 2, minus 4 and 6, minus 8 into equal ratio. This is very important. You have to focus here. It is into equal ratio, meaning to say this, the M1 and M2 will remain same. So it is equal ratio. If I draw the same what I said in sentence, there are two points, point number A, point number B. Point number A, point number B. Point A is 2, minus 4, point B is 6, minus 8. So 6, minus 8. Then I said there is a coordinate of point which is dividing this line into two equal halves. So let me consider somewhere here P of x, y, and the ratio is equal 1:1. It could be 2:2. Equal means remain the same. If you divide, you will get 1 by 1. Here, which formula will you use? You can use the same formula, coordinate of the point, or you can also use midpoint formula. Why midpoint formula? Because ratio is same. You divide or you multiply 1 with any number, the number value doesn't change. So let me write first what it is: x1, y1, x2, y2. Formula we are aware, P of x, y is equal to. Now you might be asking, sir, should I have to write P of x, y or midpoint? You can write anything. Both will remain same. So this I can write midpoint is equal to, either you can write P of x, y or midpoint is equal to, the formula will change here a little. Instead of writing m1 into x2 plus m2 x1, I'll write simplified formula. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. You might be wondering from where this 2 has come, right? The 2 is ratio 1:1. So m1 plus m2. So m1 is 1, m2 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Good. Now the next would be, this is x coordinate, and the y coordinate will be y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So you can also remember just directly, midpoint is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. When to use this formula? Whenever the ratios are equal. In any question where you see the ratio is equal, you can directly go with the midpoint formula. Any problem where you see the ratio is different, go with the coordinate formula, or you can all we say section formula, right? Now let me simplify this. Is equal to, x1 is what? 2. x2 is 6 divided by 2, y1 is minus 4, y2 is minus, so plus of minus 8 I'll write, divided by 2 equals 2 plus 6 is 8. So 8 by 2, plus into minus is minus, first we multiply sign, right? Minus 4, minus 8 is how much? When both is minus, then you add them with the same sign. So minus 12 divided by 2. Clear? Now this number is a divisible, or denominator, numerator is a multiple of denominator, or we can cancel them in short. 2 ones are 2 fours are 2 ones are 2 6 are. So what are the coordinate of the points? 4 comma minus 6. So the coordinate of the point is 4 comma minus 6. Hope you understood. I'm here with the fourth problem, and this problem is little different from previous 3 problems. In this problem, if you see, I wrote 3 points. There is no ratios. So let me read a question for you people. The question would be, find the ratio of the given points where the line segment joining is divided by the coordinate of a point. So these are the 2 points. Let me draw and show you people the 2 points. Point A minus 3 comma 10. Point B is 6 comma minus 8, and it is being divided by the coordinate of the point P of minus 1 comma 6. Then what is not given? M1 and M2 is not given. We have to find out the M1, M2. That is, we have to find out the ratio M1 is to M2. So let me solve it. It's pretty easy. We know the coordinate formula, right, or section formula. So what I do, instead of writing section formula as a whole, I'll write x coordinate and y coordinate, then I'll simplify. Here one thing you have to remember, no need to simplify both x coordinate and y coordinate. Take only x coordinate formula, solve it. The reason is the ratio doesn't change, right? Though the points value change, ratio will remain the same, because x coordinate, x point, first point will have the different x value and y value, and second point will have the different x and y value. However, the ratio will remain only m1 is to m2, that it will remain the same, simple meaning. So let me simplify it. I'll take the formula as only x I'll take. Instead of writing p of x comma y, I'll take x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. It will be still more easy, right? There you used to write the x1 x coordinate formula, y coordinate, then you used to find x and y coordinate, right? Here I'm taking only x coordinate. You can also simplify this problem by taking y coordinate, or you can take both coordinate. You will see the answer you will get in the x coordinate and y coordinate, that is a ratio, you will get same in both the coordinate. So let me simplify this. This is my x1, y1, x2, y2, and this would be my x comma y, x coordinate and y coordinate. Let's simplify. X coordinate is what? Minus 1. So x is minus 1 equal m1 is we don't know. So m1 I write as it is. M1, x2 is, yeah, x2 we know, 6. So into 6 plus m2 we don't know. So I wrote m2 as it is. X1 is minus 3. So I wrote minus 3 divided by m1 plus m2. We don't know the m1, m2. As we are going to find the m1 and m2, so I write as it is m1 plus m2. Clear? Now next, this denominator I can take to other side. It will get cross multiplied here, right? So look at minus 1 equal into, sorry, minus 1 into m1 plus m2 is equal to, multiply this, m1 into 6 is 6m1 plus into minus is minus, m2 into 3 is 3m2. Clear? Then minus 1 into m1 plus m2, this is a factor form, so I can multiply them. Minus into plus, minus 1 into m1 is m1 plus into minus is minus 1 into m2 is m2 only, is equal to 6m1 minus 3m2. Clear? Now we are very close to answer. What I'll do is, I'll take m1 term left hand side and m2 on my right hand side. So m1 minus m1 will remain as it is. The right hand side m1 I'll take to left hand side. So we know that whenever we change the side, sign changes. Here it is plus. So if I take to left hand side, it will become minus 6m1 equal minus 3 m2 is on the right hand side, so it will remain same minus 3 m2. Here on my left hand side I have minus m2. If I take to right hand side, it will become plus m2. Minus will become plus, plus will become minus whenever we change the from LHS to RHS. Now it is a like term, m1 is like term, we can add or subtract depending on the sign of them. So minus m1 and minus 6 m1 is minus 7 m1. Nothing is there, means 1, right? So 1 plus 6 is 7, m1 is as it is, minus sign because both is minus, equal minus 3 m2 plus 1 m2 is nothing but minus 2 m2. How means plus minus, so we subtract them. 3 minus 1 is 2, we take greater number sign, so minus 3 is a greater, so minus sign I have taken. Now hope you understood, right? The last step is I'll take the number to the one side, okay, and the variable, that is a ratio term, to the other side. First I'll cancel minus on both the side because same minus is there, so it get cancelled on the left hand side, right hand side. If the minus is common, we can cancel them. Now it is 7 m1 is equal to 2 m2. I can write this as an m1, I'll take m to the other side, so this is into the product, that is a factor. If I take to other side, it will become denominator. So m1 divided by m2 is equal to 2 divided by 7. I'll take to other side, so 7. Now m1 is how much? 2. m2 is 7. Therefore m1 is 2, m2 is equal to 2 is to 7. What is the ratio? 2 is to 7. Hope you understood. It was very simple, right? What I did, I took x coordinate, then I simplified from the given values and I got the ratio 2 is to 7. The same problem, same point, same values. If you take the y coordinate, you will get the same ratio. So no need to solve in the both the formula, because finding the same answer, solving again by the different method will not give you any extra marks. For this question, this would be the final answer by taking the x coordinate. So the last topic of this chapter, coordinate geometry, is area of a triangle, where they'll give you 3 vertices, that's a 3 points, and you need to find out to what is the area will be covered if you join all the 3 lines. So we have the formula, that's a area of triangle equal 1 by 2 x1 into y2 minus y3 plus, after x1, x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3, yes, y1 minus y2. So this is a formula to find the area of a triangle in coordinate geometry when the 3 vertices are given: x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3. So 3 points would be given, just substitute into the formula and get the answer easily. So let me solve one problem, as it would be very easy problem even if they ask in exam. So I'll solve only one problem and I make sure that you understand this question. So let me solve one problem to find the area of triangle. The question is, find the area of triangle whose vertices are, the 3 vertices are 2, 3, minus 1, 0 and 2, minus 4. So we know the formula, area of triangle is equal to 1 by 2 x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. So we know the what is x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Now what we have to do, these values we have to replace in formula to find the area of triangle. So let us solve it. 1 by 2 is a constant number, will remain as it is. 1, x1 is what? 2 into y2, what is my y2? 0 minus y3 is minus 4, so it becomes minus of minus 4 plus What is my x2? x2 is minus 1. So I write in bracket minus 1. y3 is minus 4. Minus 4. And my y1 is 3. So minus 3 plus x3 is 2. So 2. y1 is 3. 3 minus y2 is 0. So what I did is I just replace or substituted this numbers into my formula x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 number into my area of triangle formula. Next just have to add, multiply and so on, right? So 1 by 2 into 2 into 0 minus into minus plus. So it will become 0 plus 4 plus into minus minus 1 into minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7. Minus 7. I am solving inside the bracket first. So we have to solve inside the bracket. Then we have to go for off. Plus 2 into 3 minus 0 is 3 only. You add 100 times 0 to any number. The number will remain the same. You subtract 1000 times 0 from the number. Number will remain unchanged. So 3 minus 0 is 3 only. Next is 1 by 2 constant. 2 into it is. So 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. So I wrote 8. Minus into minus is plus. So plus 1 into 7 is 7 ones are 7. Good. Plus 2 into 3 is 2 3s are 6. So I wrote 6. Hope you are clear now. The last last step is just now I need to add them. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. So it becomes 21. Now it is 1 by 2 into 21. I can also write this number as in 21 into 1 is 21 divided by 2 square unit. For this, whenever we find the area of triangle, we write answer with a square unit. So answer here is the area of triangle. Area of triangle when the three vertices values are 2, 3 minus 1, 0 and 2, minus 4, then the area of triangle will become 21 by 2 square unit. So it's a very simple, right? In every question they may give you 3 vertices and they'll ask you to find out the area of triangle. If you are aware or if you know the area of triangle formula, very easily you can get the answer. Whenever you get the answer, do not forget to add the unit, square unit. So I'm done with this chapter. If you have any doubt, you can write in my comment, or I'll do one thing. I'll let you know. I'll conduct once a dot session chapter wise. Before I conduct the dot session, I'll inform you whatever dots or whatever question you people have, you can just post it. I'll answer to that. So thank you very much.